Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome in to Central Park Rangers Soccer. As your Central Park Rangers Red Army prepare to take on the Kingston Capitals in a WPSL matchup here in Kingston, New York. I am Derek Boyer doing your broadcast for this evening. It's a beautiful evening here in Kingston. Again, it's the Rangers Red Army going to take on the Kingston Capitals. It's a battle of youth and experience. Obviously, the Rangers established in 1999. Kingston Capitals, a very new club being established in 2022. Battle of coaching as well. Two long coaches, head coach David Santos for your Red Army and head coach Cheryl Myers with over 2 decades of coaching experience for the Capitals. So it should be an interesting matchup here this evening. Both these teams playing, obviously, in this WPSL Division 2. Going to be a very exciting matchup for you all this evening. And we'll be right back. Kickoff is scheduled for 6 o'clock, and we'll be right back with that in just a little bit.
They say that New York never stops moving. Here, everybody's chasing something. Money, success, recognition. But us, we're chasing a feeling. That feeling when the lights go on, the city disappears for 90 minutes, and strangers become teammates, and teammates become family. Because family is what happens when you've been around for over 25 years. There's no contracts, no million-dollar stadiums, no headlines waiting for us in the morning. In a city where everybody's passing through, we have found something worth staying for. This club isn't built on fame. It's built on the late train ride home, sharing water bottles, and showing up for each other. This is more than a team. It's community, it's belonging, it's New York. Because in the biggest city in the world, you're never alone when you're a Ranger. Every great player starts somewhere. Not with trophies, not with perfect footwork, but with a ball at their feet and a love for the game. At CPR, we teach more than soccer. We build confidence, friendships, teamwork, and the courage to keep trying. From first kicks to big goals, every player grows here. This summer, give them a place to learn, play, and grow all season long. Register for CPR Summer now.
as the teams prepare to take the field. We get a view of warm-ups that they took earlier in the match. Of course, the Kingston Capitals, the home team for this match. CPR on the road. It's the second match for the Rangers Red Army. It's going to be the third for the Kingston Capitals. They've struggled in their opening couple of games with losses in both of those. The Rangers with a draw in their first match. So the opening of this WPSL season, just a couple matches underway so far. That draw came against Sporting. It was a 2-2 draw on the road for the Rangers. The top of the table, Vale and Brooklyn City, both with a win and a draw on their seasons. Both those wins coming against the Kingston Capitals. Kingston, like I said, struggling quite a bit. They've scored 1 goal in their 2 matches, but their big problem is they've allowed 8. So definitely not a good recipe for success. The Rangers hoping to continue the onslaught that has been taken on by this Capitals defense. Of course, the Capitals going to try and right the ship as quickly as they can. Of course, the season is just underway, so definitely some time to right that ship, heading the right direction, but not an extended season in these conferences. Everyone plays each other twice. So with a 5-team conference, just 8 games. Teams looking to take the field. You can see a bit of a crowd in those stands as some, I'm sure, family members come to the match this evening. Been some storms across the East Coast, but luckily nothing too bad. At least here this evening, bit upstate. Gonna step aside here as the national anthem is gonna be played here in just a couple seconds. Looks like I was incorrect and it will not be played. So the Rangers will take their side of the field in their red kits with black. You saw the Capitals in their blue. Before the game started, head coach David Santos talking about his team and his squad, and he says the only thing that really can hurt this squad is themselves. It seems like the team early on, if they don't get that early goal and take that lead early, can kind of get in their own heads. Whistles blown and kickoff a couple minutes late, but we are underway in Kingston. So again, the Rangers going to be moving right to left in their red. In light blue, the Capitals going to move left to right. Early on, Rangers pressure in the Kingston backfield. And just as we are underway, going to send a congratulations to the New York Knicks. Obviously a Central Park-based team, the Central Park Rangers. So in New York City, wishing congratulations as the Knicks closed out their final series in 5 games in San Antonio. Celebrations all across New York City have already begun, of course. Parade coming soon. I believe it's on Thursday. So again, congratulations to the New York Knicks on their finals victory. Took about 53 years for them to get there, but the owner of the Knicks wishing that, or hoping and sending hopes to the fans that it won't take that long to get another one. As a tackle and grab there from the Rangers, pushing into the Kingston backfield, results in a foul, and it'll be a free kick the other way. The previous WPSL season that began, I believe last September, October, just ended recently, and the new one began this summer. That one will trickle out of play. It'll go the other way with the Rangers. So that new season just recently began, like I said. Kingston's going to be their third match. So looking for their first points as they're sitting at the bottom of the table. Rangers secured their first points against Sporting in Connecticut a couple weeks ago. Got their first point. Kingston keeping that pressure in the Rangers' backfield. Rangers looking to try and get it out. Need a good clear here. Not really able to create some space to get one. Trying to work that sideline now near the benches. Gets away. Kingston going to take possession back. Still hugging that sideline. Pass nearly intercepted. One-on-one from Kingston. Going to take it. Try and center it. Not able to, but holding possession. The Capitals now on the right sideline into the box. Doesn't have enough space to take a shot. Bit of a shove, but no whistles blown. It'll go out of play off the Capitals, so it'll be an early goal kick. Never mind, it looks like the referee is signaling for a corner. They're saying it goes off the Rangers last, so it'll be a corner for Kingston. Or maybe a throw. No, it'll be a corner. Sent in front of the box. Doesn't look like anyone was prepared for it. Now trickles out. Capitals going to take possession back once more. On that right side. Swapping sidelines. Doesn't find much of anyone. Rangers really struggling to get set here early as they'll send that one out of play. Had a little early momentum. Getting a quick steal in the backfield of the Capitals, but haven't been able to build much off that. Trying to move the other way. Big trip there. Kingston with the steal. Trying to get into the box. Sent towards goal and grabbed on the bounce. No trouble there. Chloe Widger in goal. Recently coming to join the Rangers from Ireland. Rangers aggressive early. Kingston's going to reset in goal. On goal kicks from either side, the Rangers not super aggressive trying to get in front of them. It leads to some possessions that maybe they could take advantage of, but typically goes the other way. Rangers now down that sideline. Misses her mark. Trickles into the backfield for the Capitals, and they'll take possession. Player goes down, no whistle is blown. Rangers now trying to find their way into the opposing backfield. Gonna recycle the possession. Kingston still keeping the pressure up and forcing the Rangers to move quicker than they would like. That one was fought for on that far sideline. Finally goes out of play off a Ranger. Inbound immediately finds red and black. Now Kingston trying to keep the possession going, but rolls out of play. Strong throw in down the sideline. Just trying to get out of their own backfield. Back-to-back throw-ins now. Neither team with much going here early. Tries to center that one, but quickly cleared. They'll let it trickle out. Misses her mark there. Asha James now with a lot of space. One defender to beat. Chooses to go on the sideline, and it trickles in. Off the left foot from Asha James. Found some space and made it work. And quickly, after some weak possessions from the Rangers, they bounce back in exhilarating fashion. And they're up 1-0 here early in the beginning stages in Kingston. Asha James in a one-on-one opportunity down that sideline, and then coming in towards goal, beats her mark and works it into a goal. Excellent strategy from the Rangers. I'm sure definitely part of their game plan to get Asha James some strong possessions with just one defender on her. Definitely working here early, and gonna definitely have a stronger mark or two on Asha James as the game progresses now with the goal, but definitely an early start. And like I mentioned earlier from head coach David Santos, as that one will trickle to Wedger in goal. Rangers often find themselves overthinking in situations where they're down or in a draw situation, but now with that early goal they can think a little more free. Tries to center that but doesn't find anyone. Capitals lose the possession. Rangers quickly moving the other way on the counter. Again going down that near sideline. Another one-on-one. Capitals quickly win that. Rangers trying to fight for it, still out of play. Not sure who it's off of. Looks like it'll be off the Rangers. And moving the other way with the Capitals. Bad touch leads to a steal. Towards midfield, bad pass. Capitals now down the other sideline. Whitger grabs that. Down that sideline, tried to save it, but rolls out of play. Early goal from Asha James makes it 1-0. Red Army over the Capitals. Only about 10 minutes in so far, about the 12th minute here in Kingston, and Red Army already up here early. It's been a struggle for Kingston to not only tack on goals of their own, but prevent goals themselves. It's their 9th goal allowed in just the beginning stages of their 3rd match this season. Match that with just 1 goal scored of their own, and certainly not the way to win matches, and that's why they've still not found their way into points. Couple balls out of play back to back to back. Rangers now going to move the other way. You can hear Coach David Santos directing some traffic from his side, directing his players. Seems like his words worked at least a little bit. Rangers back with possession. Going to recycle. Send it towards the middle of the field. Now back down that sideline. 1 defender to beat. Crosses towards the middle. Valentina now center of the field. Right side. Even deeper into that corner. Tries to cross it back towards, but defender gets on it. It'll go back the other way. Capitals with it once more. Takes a lot of steps forward down that sideline and finally throws it in. Right in front of the Capitals bench. Rangers going to try and hold on to it. Out of play. Capitals going to keep it. Rangers resetting in their backfield. Trying to get it through to Asha James once more. A little bit of space, but a defender on her in the corner of the box. Forced out and deeper into that corner. Tries to cross towards the middle, find a teammate. Bounded around. About 3 defenders on it. Capitals finally kick it out of play. '15th minute here, still 1-0 Red Army. Rangers with that throw-in. Out of play again. It'll be a corner now on that near sideline for the Red Army. Corner sails past nearly everyone. Capitals clearing it. Finds about the 1 player in blue in midfield and starts running with it down that sideline. Kicked out of play. Staying with the Capitals. Capitals winning the 1-on-1. They've been winning those pretty consistently. Touch goes a little far. Rangers defense been solid here to start. Working that sideline. Just trying to get it out their own third. Looks like they finally have some space to do so. Open man on that near sideline. Now down midfield. Trying to get it to Asha James once more. Not able to. Still bounding around at midfield. Couple strong Red Army possessions here early. Capitals had one of their own to start the match. Didn't lead to a goal, but Red Army early James goal. Now in about the 20th minute. Rangers with a through ball. Goalkeeper comes in and clears it quickly. Finally gets the ball and gets the throw in. Far sideline, Rangers still trying to keep that aggression up. Trying to get this game out of play as quickly as they can in the corner of the box. Capitals with the clear. Miscommunication there. Pass goes towards the center of the field rather than down the sideline. So a mistake there from the Rangers leads to loss of possession. Goal kick from the Capitals goes out of play, and then now it's going to be another sideline throw in for the Rangers at about midfield. Way to get in front of that pass to get the steal. So a nice play for possession. Through ball. Good body block from the Rangers to stay in front of it and prevent possession once more. Capitals now pushing right down the center. Tries to get a kickoff but goes way off to the left. Choose to stay in the backfield with the goal kick. Trying to work their way down the entirety of the field. Going to start from the sideline. Capitals putting a lot of pressure there. Gets the takeaway. Now trying to reset. But the aggressive nature of these Red Army midfielders and forwards really prevents any team from getting comfortable. Forces mistakes and leads to some goal scoring opportunities, just like we saw earlier in about the 7th minute from James. Sent deep down that sideline and out of play. Bystander keeps it close. Throw-in going to be reset as substitutions are coming on. Choose to go the other way with the throw-in. Asha James kicks it down that sideline in the corner. Rolls out of play. Going to go with the Capitals. Throw-in basically as far into that corner as you can go for a throw-in without it being a goal kick. Immediately out of play once more, about 2 feet further. So another throw in, this one stronger. Out of play again, but this time off the Capitals. Rangers deep in Capitals territory. A lot of pressure on these defenders. Gets possession back there, tries to get it towards the middle. Working in, bounded in the air. Gonna roll out of play. Goal kick coming for the Capitals as the Rangers continue to put up pressure. 1-0 about the 23rd, 24th minute here. So about halfway through this first half in Kingston, New York. Capitals quickly sprinting down that far sideline. Both teams trying to work the sidelines to the best of their ability. Gonna go back to Widger. Some nice passing work here for the girls in red. Getting double team, gets the pass off between her defenders. Rolls on the ground, no whistle. Back to Widger. Quickly down that sideline, Rangers in about 7 seconds go down the whole field. Gonna try and cross. Defender in front of it prevents it from getting to a teammate, but clearing it puts it out of play. Substitutions coming in. Kept on the ground, trying to get it to the center of the field. Front of the box. Thought about taking the shot. Getting pushed a little bit. Sandwiched in front of 2 defenders. No whistles are blown. Capitals the other way. Surrounded in a triangle by 3 defenders. Gets it to a teammate anyway. Some open space. Takes the shot. Widger gobbles it up on the bounce. Gonna take the kick in the 27th minute. Some more physicality on that far sideline. Josh James hands it off. Some miscommunication there. Intended target wasn't even looking at the pass when it went off. Red Army still trying to keep the bank open. Make another deposit if they can. Working on her defender one-on-one. Tries to cross the other side of the field, and her teammate in motion going into that corner gets blocked by a defender. It's just the one attacker in the area. Defense is forced to kick it out of play. So, bit of a break here after ball goes out of play, and the throw-in allows the Capitals offense get reset, get set. Look to make a play here. Gets it in and immediately tries to get in front of the goal. It'll be sent out of play again, and now it'll be a corner and a set piece for Kingston. Looking for their first goal of the match and second of the season. Corner is sent in on a line. Bounded in the air. It'll bounce out of play. So finds the right head for it to go off of, but just doesn't go the right direction. As entering the 30th minute, still 1-0 Red Army over the Capitals. With how the Capitals have played their first two matches, of course allowing 8 goals, only scoring 1 of their own, you wouldn't think that the team on the field right now in blue would have those kinds of stat lines. They've looked much better than their 2 previous matches have shown so far here today, and that might be because of quick learning and execution, but the Rangers not doing themselves much help on their possessions. It's been pretty easy to see that there's been some miscommunication. There's been some mistakes here early on. As a shot there finds the net from long range. And just on cue, talking about the Rangers' mistakes, that one finds the net as Widger could not get a hand on it on the dive. And from the far sideline finds the near corner. And the equalizer in the 31st minute has it tied at 1-1. From some range there as the Capitals score their first goal of the match. Outside the box for that one. As a pass goes long. But the kick back from the goalie rules out of play. So back-to-back mistakes leads to no harm, no foul. Rangers back with possession in the Capitals' third. Throw-in finds James. Pass from the right side of the box to the left. Tries to find James again. Cleared out of the Capitals' third. Quickly the other way into the Rangers' third. So now the quote from head coach David Santos looming large is, now with the game tied at 1, Rangers already with some miscommunication, already with some mistakes, already with some sloppy possessions. May keep getting in their head, may make it worse. This is where a team can break or it can bend. Hoping to bend and hold shape. Tries to get it through to Asha James, but just a little off as it finds one of the 4 defenders surrounding her. Rangers quickly with the steal. Some holding there from the defense, and it'll go the Rangers' way. Free kick now, about the 40-yard line. Rangers free kick quickly fought for. A lot of open space, but offside. A good pass gets a attacker in front of the defense, and whistle's quickly blown before a shot could even be taken. Dietz Stadium here in Kingston, New York. Rangers on the road for the second time this season in just as many matches. It's been a tight whistle here in the first half, as that foul earlier was just the second whistle blown. Other than the offside, of course, but just the second foul. Tons of open space here for the Rangers. 2 defenders behind her. Just one goalie to beat. Kick finds just the goalie. And with so much open space and just the goalkeeper to beat. Not able to get it past her, and an excellent save keeps us knotted at 1. Capitals player down. It'll be another foul. And quickly after what could have been a huge momentum shift, a save and then a foul gives the Capitals the same momentum that the Rangers nearly had. 35-yard line. Near the near sideline. Swarm of red. Trying to find the small sea of blue. Bounded away. Another big fall there, but no whistle. Red Army resets. Pass down the sideline to try and move it down the field. Finds a defender. Midfielder, rather. More miscommunication as Valentina goes too far for the pass. Too strong on that one. Going the other way. Rangers gonna try and get out their own backfield. That one looked like it went out of play, and it did. Whistle coming from midfield, a little quiet, but gets the message across the same as another mistake. Foot reaches too far in. Doesn't find the ball, finds a leg instead. Another foul on the Red Army. Through ball. Trying to get it to Mullich. Defense quickly stabs at it. Whistle blown. I believe it's a foul right on that sideline. So it'll be a free kick rather than a throw-in, as it looked like it was going to go out of play. Again, the Rangers not being aggressive on getting in front of those. Trickles away from just about everyone. Goalkeeper snagging that. 38th minute here, nearing the end of the first half. Haven't been a ton of stoppages here early on, so likely not too much time's going to be added on the end here. Bit of a fake there and a slide to keep it in play. Tricks the defender, or the attacker, excuse me, the forward. Just enough to allow her to get the pass off. Contact. Kingston's down. Rangers still trying to find some space. Asa James now center of the field, going to move towards midfield. Capitals still fighting for it, playing much better, like I said, than a team with 2 losses to open their season. Mullich now. Sandwich between defenders. Corner, makes one miss. A little bit of space, takes the shot. Goes in between the goalie's legs and in. Goalkeeper kicks the ball in frustration, hits her own teammate. As a costly mistake there. Easily had the grab on that one, but just trickles between her legs. And on a play that likely shouldn't have been a goal, a ball don't lie moment on a play earlier in the game from Mullich where she had just the goalkeeper to beat, likely should have been a goal. Either way, game is now 2-1. Rangers back in front in the closing few minutes of this first half. Even with the miscommunication and mistakes from the Rangers so far, Capitals, of course, still showing some mistakes of their own. Their defense struggling. Red Army quickly on the counter. Again, it's Mullich. Sandwich between defenders. Crossing. Other side of the field. Tons of open space. Too far down the sideline. Has to go the other way a little bit. Gonna go out of play. It'll stay with the Rangers on the Capitals' third. Substitutions coming on. Throw-in finds Grass, then back to that who threw it in. Rangers fighting again, trying to open this game even more to end this first half. Not able to do on that possession. Touch either too hard for a pass or too soft for a shot. Goal kick finds its way to the Rangers' third, but finds a swarm of red. Some excellent moves to get past through ball into the corner. Quick cross. Gobbled up. Capitals goalkeeper, really ensuring she made that play there. Did not want that going through between her legs again. Certainly a mistake she won't make anytime soon again. But regardless, done earlier, so second goal for the Rangers scored in that fashion. 43rd minute here, nearing the end of this half. Again, not too many stoppages here. Likely just a couple minutes added. I'd say 2 or 3 on the safe side. Two to 1 Red Army over the Capitals. Toying with her defender, gets the pass in. Lots of fakes for the Capitals. They're moving down that sideline. Sandwich between defenders, falls. Capitals still fighting for it, keeping the possession alive. Whistle's blown. Some exasperations. Not sure what the call is. Looks like it might be a free kick for the Capitals. Just on the edge of the box. An excellent possession for them to take that kick. Wall formed right in front of the ball. Referee directing the wall to move back. See 2 Capitals players in the backfield protecting in case the Rangers quickly counter and move the other way. Everyone moving towards goal. Gonna go straight over. Widger able to get her hands on it. Looks like it got knocked in, but Widger trucked in the process. Teammates and referee gonna make sure she's okay. Whistle was blown. No celebration, so goal not gonna count, of course. Likely a foul on Widger herself, trying to knock that ball in. So Widger gonna kick it to her defense. And now, as the half ends and the 45 minutes ends, that is, see how much extra time we'll have in Kingston. 2-1 Red Army. Gonna try and keep this game from being just a 1 score. Really want to get this game out of reach before the second half even starts, if possible, if you're a Red Army player or fan. Center of the field. A little bit of space. Left foot shot. Too weak. Goalkeeper in front of it. Had a defender tailing her, so couldn't get too much on it on the run. Easy gobble from the goal side. Whistles are blown, and like I said, not too much extra time added. About a minute, maybe 2. And this first half will end in exhilarating fashion. And a very early Asha James goal made it 1-0. Kingston able to score the equalizer on an excellent goal from range. What likely should have been goal number 2 and the first goal for Mulich, after she had a ton of open space and just had the goalkeeper to beat, ends up in a save, but on another shot from her, blocked by the keeper, but then through her legs, ends up being the actual second goal on the score sheet, and the half ends with that same score of 2-1, as the Red Army goes into half number 2 with a 1-goal advantage over the Kingston Capitals here in Kingston, New York. We'll be right back with second half action in just a little bit. Your Central Park Rangers Red Army played in the Philadelphia National Cup last weekend, and goalkeeper here and at that National Cup, Chloe Widger, on her interview last weekend.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Chloe Widger.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Limerick, Ireland.
What is your earliest soccer memory?
My earliest soccer memory is when I was about 4 or 5, heading down to my local soccer club with my triplet brother and sister and my dad every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock to play our blitzes.
What does success mean to you?
For me, success means to be continuously pushing myself on and off the field and taking all the opportunities that come upon me and just making sure I'm a well-rounded person.
Every great player starts somewhere. Not with trophies, not with perfect footwork, but with the ball at their feet and a love for the game. At CPR, we teach more than soccer. We build confidence, friendships, teamwork, and the courage to keep trying. From first kicks to big goals, every player grows here. This summer, give them a place to learn, play, and grow. They say that New York never stops moving. Here, everybody's chasing something. money, success, recognition. But us? We're chasing a feeling. That feeling when the lights go on, the city disappears for 90 minutes, and strangers become teammates, and teammates become family. Because family is what happens when you've been around for over 25 years. There's no contracts, no million-dollar stadiums, no headlines waiting for us in the morning. In a city where everybody's passing through, we have found something worth staying for. This club isn't built on fame. It's built on the late train ride home, sharing water bottles, and showing up for each other. This is more than a team. It's community, it's belonging, it's New York. Because in the biggest city in the world, you're never alone when you're a Ranger.
still halftime here in Kingston, but getting an inside look into head coach David Santos of the Rangers and his advice for the team going into half number 2. Take a look.
Cut the last 5 minutes out. The 10 minutes before that was ugly. It was so open, it was so transitional, we were too far apart, and some people made the same exact plays I said I did not want. I don't have to say names, right? We all know who and what we're talking about. Coaching's about reminders, and my job is to remind you as much as you need. Your job eventually is to start to understand what coach is saying and why.
Back here in Kingston as the teams begin to take the field for half number 2. Like head coach Santos was saying, spacing has been an issue, miscommunication has been an issue. So trying to really settle down, get into what's right, and like he was saying, his job is really to educate and help them learn. Their job is to take what they can from practice, take what they can from all the teachings, and try and put that into play in any situation. Now, not every situation will have a direct answer from what has been practiced, but taking those main ideas is the idea of what coaching can be. And of course, what he's looking to do with his squad. So look for half number 2 as it begins with the Rangers for their spacing to be better. And look to see what they can do to maybe get this game out of reach from the Capitals. That pass to the other sideline. Touch is missed. Early mistake. Capitals going to take it the other way. Fighting on this near sideline. The Rangers still in their red and black. They're now moving left to right. Capitals in their blue, right to left now. As the side swap. Out of play, going to be a goal kick. Rangers going to have a throw in right about at the Capitals' third. It goes out of play nearly immediately, nearly saved on that side, but deja vu as the Capitals do the same thing. Throw-in goes deep the other way. Rangers trying to reset everyone on the field. Half number 2 starting slow for both sides here early on. Refreshing, faking the pass, going deeper instead. Gonna be another throw-in as both teams trying to hug the sidelines, not doing very well at it. continuously having to throw that ball back in after it goes out of play. Another throw in has it moving the other way. Gonna reset with Widger. Good touch to keep it down the sideline. Tries to get the pass off. Bad pass from the Capitals. Back to Widger. Defense, lots of pressure. Another throw in. Rangers gonna take it their way. Find some open grass. Still keeping that pressure up. And that's exactly why you get a possession there, but lose it just as fast. Gonna be a foul there. Both sides chasing after that one. A little too much force on that free kick on the Rangers' third for the Capitals. Fell behind early 1-0. Battled back to tie it, but mistake from the goalkeeper made it 2-1. Capitals going to try and fight back in this one. Secure at the very least their first points. Obviously searching for that first win as well. Rangers also looking for their first win after a draw against Sporting in their first match a couple weeks ago. Their second match here tonight. Want to end it on a W, and if they do, that would tie them in a three-way tie for number one and the top of the table. After a lot of directing and moving players where they want them, free kick comes in. It goes far and away from the group. Off a Ranger, so gonna stay moving that way. Getting stuck in that corner. Finally kicks that out of play. Rangers a lot of pressure on their defense here. Gonna try and bend, not break here. Crucial moment early on in this first half. About the 53rd minute here in Kingston. Throw in comes in far. In the box. Kicks it out. Just outside the corner. Fakes it. Wins the one-on-one. Makes your defender fall. No call. Does it trickle out of play? And it will. It'll go the Red Army's way. Stays with red. Find some open grass. Rangers trying to get in front of it, but it's knocked away. Now down the sideline. Center of the field right on the logo. Pass too hard. Out of play. There's a little chase after the ball as it keeps rolling and rolling down that track. Get to it as fast as they can. It'll be a Capitals throw in. Throw in off the foot of a Red Army. Kicked out of play. It'll stay with the Rangers as they quickly intercepted that throw in. That first throw in, now securing a throw in of their own. Gonna take it quickly, sent into the group. About 10 players all in the same area. Ends up with the Capitals running the other way. Now resetting. Tries to get it to the other sideline. To a wide open player. Not able to do it. Rangers still fighting for it. Double teamed. Kept on the ground. Whistle blows the play dead. Not sure what the whistle's for. Excuse me, a Red Army player was down. Gets up on her own, walks to the bench. Excuse me, a different player is down, still down. Those players surround her, check on her to make sure she's okay. Clapping as she gets up, makes her way to the bench. Of course, hoping she's okay there. Free kick for the Red Army. Choosing to go right down the middle. Now down that sideline. Off her defender. Resetting. You heard Coach David Santos talking about going too wide. Too much space. Too much separation. So working their way down the middle rather than deep on that sidelines. As you can hear him saying, might be their game plan here in the second half. 58th minute here. Wide open space going into that corner. Crossing. Gets in front of it but deflected away. Cleared. Nearly an excellent goal there for the Red Army. Some physicality here in this second half. Also in that first half, pretty physical match, but a tight whistle. There's not too many fouls called. Pass errant quickly gets away. Rangers back with it. Lots of aggressive forwards for the Capitals, trying to take advantage of any play that they can steal. Through ball too hard, not able to get to it is Kalilwa. Substitutions coming in. After that ball goes out of play, it'll be on the Kingston third. They're throwing, trying to get it out their own backfield. Rangers going to take that away, but immediately loses it. Still fighting for it. You can see the aggression, but putting her hands up, wondering where a call might have been. Still not coming as the Capitals are down that sideline. Defender quickly bait and switch, going the other way now. Ranger down. No whistle. Pass intercepted. Clear on a drive. You can hear the screams from the coaching staff telling them to move up, move forward. Be aggressive. Aggressive on that throw-in, securing it. Moving in towards the box, out of play. Free kick on that immediately finds the sidelines and goes out of play. Throw in, Rangers quick to form a possession, takes a extremely long range shot and it's off target. So a goal kick on the Capital side. Capitals looking for a comeback here, similar to how New York's own Knicks, with comebacks in each of their 4 wins, come back in Game 3 as well, although they couldn't secure that win. Capitals looking to do the same thing. Come back from down a goal, just as they did, and scored an equalizer in half number 1. The Rangers going to try and prevent that, take the shot off target, it'll roll out of play on that right side. So a couple shot opportunities here, but nothing too open as the Capitals defense has crunched down. The Rangers defense has done similar though. So neither side really a ton of chances to either expand the lead or shrink it. Big trip and fall. Gets the foul call. Capital's going to be moving the other way with the free kick. Capitals choose to keep it close. A lot of the second half being played at midfield. Rangers fighting to keep it there, at least for the moment, and it goes out of play. Rangers winning that one-on-one, moving the other way quick. Khalil hands it off. Whistle there. Rangers going to take a throw in now. Capital waits on it. Still fighting for it on that sidelines. Back to midfield. Double team, nearly triple teamed on that. Capital's fighting for it at any chance they can get. A little bit of a shove there. Khalil fighting for it, trying to get a handle. Nearly does. Double teamed. The one wins. Lots of space, trying to make her defender miss. Takes the shot, centers it, but not able to get there in time. So a quick counter and an excellent opportunity there for the Capitals, but not able to secure that goal and the equalizer. Big falls there. Whistle's blown. It'll be a free kick. Red Army. Fakes it, goes right at the wall and just to the side of it towards goal. Gobbled up in the corner there. It's quickly thrown in. Capitals moving the other way on the counter. Gonna trickle out of play. Stay with the Capitals. Out of play again. Capitals again. A bit of a weak clear. Into the box. Too strong on the pass. Finds her deep in the corner. Rangers gonna move the other way. Excellent through to hug that sideline. Kicks off for defender. Whistle blowing on the throw-in. Substitution still coming in. Choose to go backwards with the throw-in. All the way back to Widger. In the circle of midfield and out. In between defenders, trying to get to it, but out of play. So a throw in at midfield for the Red Army. 71st minute, excuse me. Left to play. About 19 minutes in full time. Quick foul there, free kick now for the Capitals. Sends it long. Rangers get behind it. Quick throw in leads to more fighting down the sideline. Out of play again. Capitals now sprinting down that sideline. Some contact. Goes out of play. Going to be with the Rangers. With the World Cup underway, being played in North America, Canada, America, and Mexico, the United States played their first match a couple nights ago. Saw them win 4-1 over Paraguay in Los Angeles. Rangers hosting a watch party in Brooklyn for the match. Electric atmosphere is the U.S. playing a lot of games on home soil. Seems like weather is going to play a huge impact. And mostly the heat and humidity is a lot of European teams not used to this North American heat, humidity, especially in the southern parts of the United States and in Mexico. Going to be a free kick for the Red Army. Sent in right towards goal. Trying to get in front of it and tapping it in. But not able to get her leg on it is James. Quickly knocked away. Double teamed. Going to go back. Kicked right into the face of her defender, but bounces back just as fast. Apologies to everyone watching at the moment. We're experiencing some technical difficulties, but after the free kick from the Rangers, the Rangers ended up allowing a goal to the Capitals. Conceded the far post and allowed the Capitals an excellent shot, and they took that, but just about 30 seconds later, maybe a minute, CPR secures a corner and score off of that, making it 3-2. In about the 80th minute, we're looking to try and get you guys back alive. And we'll be back, and hopefully just a little bit.
They say that New York never stops moving. Here, everybody's chasing something. Money, success, recognition. But us? We're chasing a feeling. That feeling when the lights go on, the city disappears for 90 minutes, and strangers become teammates, and teammates become family. Because family is what happens when you've been around for over 25 years. There's no contracts, no million-dollar stadiums, no headlines waiting for us in the morning. In a city where everybody's passing through, we have found something worth staying for. This club isn't built on fame. It's built on the late train ride home, sharing water bottles, and showing up for each other. This is more than a team. It's community, it's belonging, it's New York. Because in the biggest city in the world, you're never alone when you're a Ranger.
We welcome you back in as some technical difficulties apologies for that. Led to us missing a portion of the game. As I said a little earlier, after the plays that we watched on here ended up being a conceded far post for the Rangers that led to a capital shot and goal. But extremely quickly, Rangers secure a corner and score off of that. So we left at 2-1. We come back at 3-2. Rangers quickly on that other side. Out of play, going to be a goal kick as we enter the 86th minute. So a couple minutes here left to play. We apologize once again for missing that action. But we're back after the technical difficulties and hopefully should be back for the rest of the match. Rangers still fighting for it. Capitals forced back all the way to goal. Strong and clear, pushing it into the Rangers' third. Capitals aggressively fighting, trying to get that equalizer again. Seems like every time they do, something leads to another. And the Rangers storm back and score on their own. Still fighting for the first points. The Capitals still fighting for their first win. The Rangers, bad touch out of play. A big throw-in coming on the Rangers' third for the Capitals. Capitals forced back. Knocked away. Mullich down that sideline, trying to get it towards goal. Shot too weak. Cross too close to goal. Again, similar to the first half, not too many stoppages here in this second half, so likely not too much extra time added on. 88th minute, nearing the 90th. Rangers still fighting, holding possession, just kind of waiting the clock out in their own backfield, waiting for the Capitals to make a move before they do. The Capitals aren't going to be super aggressive. The Rangers are just going to wait it out in their own backfield. That's what they're doing now, seeing and waiting for Blue to attack. Stuck on that sideline once again. Looks like Capitals might come away with it. Now the Rangers nearly got the pass through, but cut off. Both teams still fighting for it. Very aggressive. Means a lot to both of these teams. Just the second game for the Rangers, third for the Capitals, but in such a short season, every game means so much. A win would tie the Rangers for the top of the table. A draw would give the Capitals their first win, or their first points. A win would put them in third in the standings. 90th minute, the last in full time. Pass way too strong. Goalkeeper comes in and snags it. Wide open in front of the goal. Looks to take the shot. Takes it, but it's offline. Another open goal opportunity for the Rangers. Not able to come through and secure the goal. Corner for the Rangers. Scored off their last one. See if they have another set piece in mind. In front of the goal. Goalkeeper hands on it. Couldn't secure it, but does on the second try. So past full time now. See how much time is added on and if the Capitals have a shot here at getting the equalizer. Or if the Rangers can put a dagger in it. Far sideline's been busy. Paint on the field likely chipping off from how much action has gone on over there. Capitals still fighting. Putting 110% on the line. Rangers still trying to die for it to keep it from going out of play. Now with tons of space and ball secured, through ball, excellent, but a little too much. Goalkeeper out of net comes in and pushes it forward. Out of play. Capitals got to move fast. Not too much time left in the match tonight. 3rd minute of extra time. Forced out of play again. Gonna keep it going. Likely the last possession of the match. If the Rangers can get a hold of it and clear it, probably will end it. Capitals inbound. Pushed into the corner. Towards goal. In front. Rangers trying to hold on to possession. It'll roll out of play. Go with the Rangers and the triple whistle blown. As the Rangers hold on in a long one and win 3-2 over the Kingston Capitals. It was an exciting one. Asha James comes through early with the goal. Kingston with the equalizer in about the 30th minute, but the Rangers nearing the end of the first half come through with a Dina Molich goal that likely should have been stopped, but Capitals goalkeeper allows it to go through her legs. A long period of no scoring ends with a Capitals goal after another Rangers mistake, but quickly getting a corner and scoring off of it allows the Rangers to take their lead back almost immediately, and they continue to hold on and win by the final score of 3-2. Somewhat sloppy game for the Rangers, but still gonna go away with the win and be happy with it. Any win is a good one, and that ties them for first in the top of the table with 4 points, as it's the very beginning of the season and the 3 teams at the top all with a win and a draw. That'll do it for us here tonight in Kingston, New York, as the Central Park Rangers Red Army come away with the win over the Kingston Capitals by the final score of 3-2. I have been Derek Bollier, and I hope all of you have a good rest of your evening, and thank you for listening even through the technical difficulties here this evening. Have a good night, everybody.